Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I will be showing you a vacation that I took to Key West. I wanted to start off by showing you the hotel resort that I was staying at. I was staying at Ocean's Edge Hotel in Key West, and the rate that I ended up paying for the hotel was $220 a night. You can get cheaper rates or more expensive rates depending if you are staying in season or out of season. I ended up staying at this hotel outside of the season. I did end up choosing this hotel because of the rate. Everywhere else I wanted to stay was super expensive and not nearly as nice as this hotel. What did it for me, honestly, was the white towels and the white bed sheets. Like whenever I travel, I need to have white bed sheets and white towels. That is literally how I choose my hotels. I did like that this room was very clean and it did offer a lot of storage. So if you are traveling and want to stay at this hotel, you guys will be provided with all the storage that you need. There is a safe. There is a lot of space for 2 people if you end up getting the 2 queen bedroom. There is coffee provided, so you can have your morning cup of joe at the comfort of your hotel room. And there's also a mini fridge, a wine fridge, but let me show you the outside. So the hotel comes with 4 buildings and every building has its own pool. The hotel is on the marina. It is not on the beach, but it is so beautiful and so gorgeous. So I'm going to actually take you guys outside and show you a little bit of that. So with the hotel, there comes obviously amenities. There is bikes, there is jet skis. The bikes you guys can rent for 2 hours at a time. There's things like kayaking as well. This little area was my favorite part of the hotel because you could just sit down, relax on the swing seats and just enjoy the hotel. Even walking around this resort honestly feels like a dream. I'm going to show you the pool area a little bit more just because it is really pretty. If you're an influencer watching this, it's a great place to take pictures at. If you're a parent, this is a great area for your kids and to keep an eye out on them. I love that they provide you with so many different seating options. There's hammocks, there's these little day beds, and then the other beds you can just like cover yourself with if you don't want too much sun. There is a little cafe and people do walk around and ask you if you want a drink or food. So this is also amazing. Everything is provided at this hotel. This hotel is about a 2 or 3 minute drive from the actual island, so just keep that in mind. If you are traveling with a dog, they have a little dog park, which I think is super, super cute and considerate. Okay, so this is the view that I personally loved the most. I loved just walking around the marina and looking at all of the yachts and just breathing in the sea air. I mean, look at this view. So I would actually come out here every single night and watch the sunset and just hang out by the water. It gets so pretty in the evening. You see like beautiful colors of the sky. They're usually like purple and orange and a mix of pink. I did take a lot of pictures here, so if you guys want to see them, just head on over to my Instagram. They do have little like swing sets there, so you could just sit there with yourself or with your significant other. And this is the walk back to the hotel because I was getting hungry, and honestly, I'm gonna take you around the island and show you what I ended up having for lunch that day. So I ended up driving into Key West. And okay, the one thing that is really annoying is parking. So this hotel actually offers shuttle services to go to Key West. So make sure you take advantage of them. Everywhere you guys are gonna go, you're gonna see chickens. I ended up walking around a little bit before finding a spot to eat. And I was really wondering like what this was. And it was Hemingway's home where he would come down here and write all of his stuff. And I actually didn't even end up visiting the museum because I was just focused on getting food. So I ended up having lunch at Moondog, which is this amazing little cafe that has such good food, you guys. Like I recommend this place 1,000%. They had amazing pastries and just look at these. Like, how do you say no to this? Like I honestly ended up probably gaining 10 pounds on this trip to Key West, but it was worth every pound. They have a little day bar, more pastries, and it's just such a cute, quaint spot. And a lot of tourists actually come here. So that's how I ended up finding this place. Look at the menu. The menu actually has a good variety of things. So if you want pizza or tacos or sandwiches or burgers, like they got you. And to be completely honest with you, a lot of restaurants that offer such a mix of food usually are not not that good, but this place delivers. I ended up getting a croissant, and my friend that I was on the trip with ended up getting a burger. We loved our food. I cleaned my plate. I cleaned my plate everywhere I went. That's what I'm telling you guys. Like, I literally put on like 10 pounds just being on this trip, but it's okay. You're on vacation. Yes, I had a Pepsi. After lunch, me and my friend decided to go to Fort Zachary Taylor Park, which is such an amazing park to go to. So if you're in Key West, I highly recommend you guys go there. It offers beaches. It has like picnic areas. It's just a great place to visit. There really isn't that many beaches in Key West. So if you're going to Key West with an expectation to like go and chill on the beach, there really isn't many. And the ones that are available aren't necessarily like the cleanest. Now, I went during off season, and I went when there was a lot of like that brown stuff, the seaweed washing up on the shore. And I don't know why, but Key West people don't really clean that stuff up. So you're just gonna have to like deal with it. So be mindful of that. There was one place in Fort Zachary Taylor that was actually recommended for us to go to by locals. And it's this little beach that it's literally so little. You guys are gonna see it in 2 seconds. And it only is known by the locals. And I think when me and my friend like went there, the locals were so pissed off that we found it, just because it's like literally like 20 feet wide. There is like a Navy base out there, so you are going to see a lot of airplanes that are like Navy airplanes flying over. So you could actually take this path or even ride your bike there. But like, okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? This is the little beach that I was talking about that was recommended to us. This is apparently the nicest little piece of beach on Key West, which is honestly a little scary to think about, but it did not disappoint. The water was very clear. I could see my whole body when I was going in, and the water was really warm too. So you honestly felt like you were in bath water. You guys, I filmed this vlog in August of 2022, and I am just putting it together now. Be mindful that like I did go off season, and I did go like when it was like really, really hot. So the water was really, really, really warm. But just look at this. Like, I was just sitting in water and bathing and enjoying my time. And there's a lot of cute little lizards running around. So you do feel like you're in nature. My favorite spot for dinner was DJ's Clam Shack. It is also available in Long Island, New York, which I need to go because I don't think I'm going to be flying down all the way down to Key West to eat it. This was amazing. I ate this every single night that I was there. It's just, I can't even describe it. It's a hot lobster roll. You can get the roll cold, but we got it cold one day and we got it hot the next day. This honestly beats it by like 20 miles. So good. We were there every night. So I think this lobster roll is literally $50. So I was in Key West for about a week. So we started to get free stuff from the restaurants because we were literally just like eating out every single night because our hotel didn't have a kitchen, so we couldn't cook in it. But this was worth every bite, every penny. If you guys go to Key West, I highly recommend it. I'm a slob, so I naturally ate my dinner in my bed. But moving on. So every single morning, me and my friend would get the bikes from the hotel, and we were allowed to ride them for 2 hours without getting charged. After 2 hours, I think they charge you like $5 an hour or something like that. So we would just bike around the island to burn off our dinner from the night before. So this is the shitty beach that I was talking about. Like, this has the potential to be beautiful and have the clear blue water, but no one cleans it up, so it's just there. But if you ride your bike a little bit more past that, you will find a decent beach, but it's still not like the clear blue waters that I thought I was gonna get when I was going down there. So just keep that in mind. Not every single beach that is in Key West is great. I think Key West is honestly just really good for the food, for bike riding, and just like spending time with your friends or family or significant other. So we got hungry and we ended up going to another cafe. It's called Banana Cafe. They have the most amazing lobster eggs Benedict. You guys, I think I ate so much lobster on this trip. I may have honestly turned into one at that point. And my friend was just getting like basic food like burger and scrambled eggs. And after that, we just ended up walking around a little bit. So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about Key West. When I was going down, I literally thought I was going to basically experience something like Miami. And I ended up bringing like the nicest clothes, designer bags, designer shoes. And Key West is not like that at all. Like if you show up wearing a designer bag and designer shoes, like people just look at you funny and they're just like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? And Key West is just a very relaxed vibe. I actually ended up going to a TJ Maxx and getting random jean shorts that I ended up wearing for the whole time I was there, and just like bikini tops, because that's when I started to get accepted more by the crowd. And Key West is very interesting because they do have like super wealthy areas with gated in homes and gated in communities. And it also does have a middle class, which is just like the homes that I think you guys are seeing right here. A lot of these homes are people's vacation homes and rentals. Rentals are super, super expensive, by the way. If you want to rent like a middle-sized home, you're going to be paying like 5, 6, 7 grand a month. By the way, everywhere you go, there's chickens. There's nothing you guys could do about it. They're just permanent residents of the island. And then there is housing like this. And this was actually what the street leading to our hotel looked like. Now, we never felt unsafe or anything along those lines. The people that live in those homes are actually really nice. We actually got the chance to chat with a couple of them. They did not want to be in my vlog, but they were really nice. For dinner that night, we ended up going to Seaside Cafe. Apparently, it's like the most famous, world famous lobster pizza place. So if you guys are looking for another touristy area to go to, this is definitely another super touristy area. There's so many chickens, so just be ready for that. You guys will be like sitting down having dinner or lunch and there will be a chicken. Sometimes the restaurants actually give you water guns so you could spray the chickens with it so they like get away from you, because a lot of people feed the chickens because, you know, why not? I did that too, I'm not gonna lie. And so, okay, let me talk about the food a little bit here. The food is actually amazing. Now, it gives you a stomach ache after because all the flavors and everything that is going to be mixing in. So let me just show you what we ended up getting. We got coconut shrimp. This dip is to die for. To freaking die for. These lobster biscuits with honey or maple syrup, whatever it was, so freaking good. And the lobster pizza. It looks whatever, but it's very good. So 10 out of 10, I recommend it. Just be ready. You might have a stomach ache. Like, it's all good. It's worth it though. So after dinner, we ended up walking a little bit around the area. And this is all beautiful. Like, this is so amazing. You could take amazing pictures here. It really is just a nice little area to sit around after dinner and watch the sunset. The only problem I did have is like, who cleans up all this seaweed? Because this is disgusting. Like, imagine staying at that hotel right there and just like, that's what you're waking up to every morning. Like, no, thank you. But honestly, everything else besides the seaweed was a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed being in Key West. I was there for 7 days, so it was a good amount of time to spend there. I honestly went there just to relax. I didn't end up going out at night, but when I was driving by, I saw a lot of cool places to go out to, like bars and other things that you could do. And they even have a strip club. So if you guys are going there for a good time, I'm sure you're gonna have an amazing time. But like all good things come to an end, it was time for us to head back. Just to show you how obsessed everybody in Key West is with chickens, look at this wallpaper. I was dying laughing when I went to the bathroom and saw this. I had to capture it for you. Key lime pie, the best I ever had. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again next week with a brand new vlog.